Fucking get in there, my son. Manchester United 6, Roma 2. We've fucking smashed 6 past Roma this time around. Done 7 in the past and 6 this evening. Not quite as big a result as that one, but 6 goals to 2 is a good scoreline to go into that second leg. It really is, considering how the first half went. We put out a strong enough lineup tonight. There was no excuse going into this tie. Roma have been in fucking batshit form. They really have. So there was no excuse for Manchester United going into this tie. We have made a couple of changes, obviously bringing the experience of Pogba, who was brilliant tonight, back in, and Edison Cavani back in. Dan James not starting, Greenwood not starting either, but pretty much the team as we expected. Fred, McTominay in there as well, and I know that was getting a lot of hate at half time, but I didn't really feel that it was their real fault. Manchester United, well, I mean, maybe Fred for the goal, but I don't think it was solely on them that Manchester United would lose this game. But we did concede 2 shitty goals there, and obviously we've gone 1-0 up from a nice goal from Bruno Fernandes, back in form this evening. Fucking great, because he's been a bit out of form lately, but he's got back into form this evening with early strike, and it seemed to me as though it was reminiscent of that game against fucking Seville, because we took a lead in that game against Seville last season through Bruno Fernandes. They come back into the game, which they did through Pellegrini from the penalty spot. Some say it was a bit harsh, yeah, but he did the penalty, and then they've gone in front with, you know it was Edin Dzeko who was going to score. The cunt always scores against fucking Man United. I knew it was either going to be him, Smalling, or fucking Mkhitaryan that was going to score, and my money was on that cunt to score, playing for Man City and always scoring against us, playing for them. And we knew what his threat was, and he did score a goal. He scored a decent amount of goals when he was at Manchester City, so we knew the threat from him. And 2-1 up, I really did fear the worst, because this is the home game, and I thought even if Manchester United could get it back to 2-2 or even win 3-2, it wouldn't be a great scoreline for Manchester United. I was wary, because of the 2 away goals they'd got in that first half was really concerning for me, and I wanted to see a change at half time. I was hoping that maybe Fred or McTominay, one of the 2 would make way for Mason Greenwood, so that then Manchester United could attack a bit more, just hell and go for it. But Manchester United have got back in it at the start of the second half anyway. He didn't make the substitutions, and Manchester United got straight fucking back in it. And what a strike from Edison Cavani. We know what a lethal finisher he is. He's been the absolute fucking dog's bollocks to Manchester United. He really has. Really pleased. I wish the cunt would stay at Manchester United. I love the cunt. He has been so good for Manchester United when he's played. I would love another season out of him, because the type of players I can see Manchester United going for, maybe a Calvert-Lewin type player, Manchester United I can see Manchester United looking at for 70-80 million, and I would sooner keep this geezer for another season and chance it going into his 35th year as a person. And I mean, 35 years of age is quite old for a centre forward in the Premier League, but he's been around. He's big, powerful, strong guy. Take away the injuries, phenomenal player. And you look at Zlatan Ibrahimovic, kept himself fit. Okay, he's had a few injury problems last year or so, Zlatan, but he's still knocking goals in for fun. Maybe it can. I just didn't think that 34, 35, it can really. I mean, it's hard to do it in the Premier League. The Premier League is the hardest league in the world. Obviously, this is a Europa League game, still against Roma, a decent outfit, not the Roma we know of yesteryear, but still got himself that goal. And then Manchester United have gone 3-2 up as well. I mean, this geezer is just fucking banging goals in left, right and centre lately. And his second of the evening. It would have been nice to have seen him get the penalty, which we scored afterwards, to get his hat-trick, but Bruno Fernandes wasn't letting him take that, was he? I mean, he could have done, but I don't know if he takes penalties. He's taken a lot of penalties in the past. I really actually don't have a fucking clue, but Bruno Fernandes is the penalty taker, so we let him have a penalty as well. But it would be so great to see him stay. I mean, I think his level's above the likes of Calvert-Lewin still. As a footballer, Edison Cavani, we know what he's like. At Napoli, he was absolutely fucking phenomenal. I can't believe Manchester United actually ended up getting him. It's just it's sad that it's come towards the end of his career, but he's been the best number 7 we've had since Cristiano Ronaldo, because Antonio Valencia had that shirt and was horseshit in it. We've had Alexis Sanchez in it. We've had, what have we had? Di Maria did, fucking Michael Owen, all this bullshit. It's definitely been the best number 7 since then. And to think how much it's going to cost Manchester United to bring even a Calvert-Lewin in, and you might not even get that type of player coming. We're not going to get the likes of Haaland, who would be the creme de la creme for Manchester United. And I think even if Harry Kane tries to force his way out of Spurs, is he going to come to Manchester United? Will he go to Man City? I'm not even sure if Man City are going to want to pay the sort of money for that type of player. They might stick with what they've got. So it does remain to be seen if Manchester United can bring another centre forward into the club anyway. So, but if we can get another season out of him and he can stay injury free, we've still got one hell of a player on our hands. But it does remain to be seen. But Pogba also getting on the score sheet after that Fernandes penalty, a bullet header for the Frenchman. Pogba was immense tonight, and he's another fucking player we've got to keep at this club. I know he's got a lot of stick over the years, but we know what Pogba can do. We know how immense Pogba can be. Him, Fernandes, Cavani were all brilliant tonight for Manchester United, and they're 3 senior players that have really stepped up to the mark this evening. And we did get the 6th goal. Mason Greenwood coming off the substitutes bench probably deserves to start at this moment in time. He's in better form than that of Rashford. Rashford has just been horrendous lately. I don't know if he's still carrying an injury or what, but he has actually been in poor form this season, like Mason Greenwood has. Mason Greenwood's got a little bit better of recently in terms of certainly upping his goal tally. I think the level of performances are probably not quite what they were last season from Greenwood yet, but he's getting there. But the goals are flowing at this moment in time. They weren't a few weeks ago, and that was the concern there. But now at this moment in time, Rashford's been poor for the majority of the season for Manchester United. That is a fact. But when he has been poor in previous games, up to about the last 5 or 6 games prior to that, he was still banging goals in, creating the chances and getting assists. Well, lately he hasn't been quite as productive, and when you're playing poorly and you're not being quite as productive on the pitch, what are you actually offering? I think it is due a bit to his injury problems. He should never have played against Leeds in that pointless game. I don't know if he should start at the weekend. I know it's a massive game against Liverpool and pride is massively at stake, but I don't know. But Greenwood getting himself another goal, has he put himself in contention for England? Possibly has, because that is now 10 goals for the season. A few weeks ago he had about fucking 5. So it is good to see that he's now starting to up the goal tally for Manchester United. It's his first in the Europa League this season and only his second in Europe this season. And that's good to see. I mean, we've hopefully got through the tie, touch wood, 6 goals to 2. I mean, we did let 2 away goals in, but they're going to have to score, still win this game handsomely to get past Manchester United in this round. They're going to have to win, what, 4-0 at home. It's just not going to happen. Manchester United are not going to get battered in Rome, I don't think. And I did say in the preview that I thought that there could be goals in this. I did actually go for 2-1, but I thought there'd be goals in this because we've seen how Rome have been so open and let a lot of goals in lately, but like to outscore the opposition, and it hasn't worked for them this evening. I think that, I mean, it didn't help the injuries that they fucking had in that first half. 3 injuries in the first half. They couldn't make a fucking substitute in the second half. That was a bit unfortunate, but Roma are shit. Manchester United, in my opinion, are going through to the final of the Europa League. It looks like the banana skin has got over that hurdle for Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. I'm confident Manchester United are getting through to the final now. If we don't get through to the final, I will actually be shocked now. So it would be a first final for Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, hopefully, because there's been such an agenda against Solskjaer in his time at Manchester United. I really just hope for the geezer that he can win a final for Manchester United. Even if he only wins the Europa League, at least he could go out of Manchester United with his head held high and be on the same podium as Van Gaal and Mourinho of winning silverware at Manchester United, and not being seen as a fucking numpty like Moyes who didn't win anything. Anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. I'm going to go for, I don't know, Pogba man of the match. I mean, Fernandes could have got it as well, or even Cavani, but I'm going for Pogba. Immense to see him bring on Liverpool at the weekend. Let's hope we can smash them fucking Scousers and end any chance they've got of getting a Champions League spot for next season. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Like the video, subscribe to the channel if you're new. If you're watching this on Facebook, please do hit that share button and come on United.